So I had been on a quest to remove squatters from an old base, an old mining facility, I think, on a planet called Hurston. In Star Citizen, Hurston, or more specifically the capital city on Hurston, a place called Loreville, is a real hub in the game. It's one of these places where you're actually likely to see other players running around. But I found a real quiet, isolated, solitary little moment that had a much more profound effect on me than I ever could have anticipated. As I was finishing the mission, I don't know what happened, but the turrets I had destroyed on the way in with my ship had turned back on. They respawned, essentially. Pretty sure that's a bug, considering the game is still in alpha, but regardless, these turrets turn on all of a sudden and start shooting my ship, so I take a bunch of damage and get the hell out of there. Now, actual persistent damage on your hull isn't a fully working feature in this version of the alpha, but I actually didn't know that at the time. So I thought it might be a good idea to land my ship somewhere safe to check it out. So I land and I get out of my ship to have a look. Everything's fine. But as I'm getting ready to hop back in and take off, I noticed, oh, it's about to be daybreak. The sun is about to rise. I can just start to see the orangish pink hue cresting over the horizon. So I thought, this could be cool. Let me get up on a little hill or something and just watch this. And I'm still trying to process exactly what it was about this that struck me so much with this experience. But it really made me feel like Star Citizen is capturing something that other games aren't right now. I felt small. I felt like this is a really large, vast world, and that I happened to be in no place in particular, just out in the middle of the desert with my shot-up ship after having done some pretty pedestrian mercenary work. And yet I was witnessing something that, in all honesty, had the aesthetic allure of something that would have been crafted for a cutscene in a main story or something. I've talked before about the importance of fidelity in games, and that while graphics by themselves don't make the game's story better, if high-quality graphics plus excellent level design, world design, sync with the themes of the game, in this case one of those being exploration, the high fidelity of this sunrise, for instance, really adds to the feeling of being somewhere that's vast and large and daunting, but in a galaxy that beckons you to explore. You know, you can jump in your ship right from that spot, fly out of the atmosphere, and see that same sun, that same star, in a totally different light now because you're in space. And then in the full game, you can say, see you later to this star, jump to another solar system, to another star, land on another planet in that system, and watch a totally different sunrise or sunset in a whole other star system. And that's totally at the player's discretion. That's up to you. Those then become like miniature story moments that you craft through your decisions and through the freedom that you have. I felt that. I felt that in that moment. I think that's what I was really feeling, was the possibility of a game world that doesn't limit you at the horizon. It actually beckons you to defy the horizon and go anywhere you want.